for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Get the safest music subscription for content creators.
Hey, what up, Andre?
Let's see what today brings. Hopefully today's not just a trending day. It's not what I want to see. Not what I want to see. Alright, we better get in these markups. I'm not going to be looking at NAS so now. I'll mark them both up eventually, but I'm gonna start with US30. So first thing I'm noticing on US30 is we don't have a low of the day once again. So one thing here, matter of fact, let me get these markups real quick. Let me get the previous day's high, get the outline, previous day's high, previous day's low. Then I'm gonna get the Asian session range. Another gap. Okay, don't have 18 o'clock for some reason. It's been like that all week. I think it's because of daylight savings. Then I'm gonna get this 12 a.m. open, which is right here. But one thing I told myself I'm gonna be watching out for is when we have these days where there's no low of the day. I remember it was one of these days last week we didn't have that. Now here we have something. Shit, it was one of these days. We didn't have a low of the day. Damn. I don't know where it was. I remember seeing it though. God damn it. Alright, maybe not. I don't know when I seen that though. Bro, I swear I seen the sample. Maybe it was on Naps? I don't know. I swore I seen one of the days where it had some. Oh, I think it was like this, yeah. See how here we never really made the low of the day, it just kept trending all the way upwards. Hopefully we don't get a day like that again. Hold on, let me see what happened this day. Pull it from here. I'm gonna see. Alright, I didn't find what I was looking for, but nonetheless, let's get back to these markups. So we have the overall outline. So overall, so far, what I'm looking at is we don't have a low of the day. So the low that I'm probably going to be using for potential retracement is either going to be the low during the Asian session, or this low that was created right here during the early open in the morning. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out my big freak levels around price action, where it's nearest to where we are in price. So we have 14,000, 34,000 all the way up here. 34,200 right here. We have 33,800 right in here. I'm gonna mark up 600 also, but it's not one of my main levels, so I'm gonna make this one black. We got 33,500 down here. We have 33,400 right below the Asian session range. Gonna make that one black also. Then we have 33,200 right down here. Then I'm gonna mark up 33,300 also, because why not? And I think these are gonna be the majority of the levels that are gonna be important. I don't think any other level is really gonna be too important, honestly. These are gonna be the main ones I'm using to trade off of. So honestly, as of right now, a good area to look for potential trade off of would be around 33,600. Ideally, that would be a good area. But if we come to higher time frame, we're gonna look for a potential area. So we do have this breaker block here on the hour time frame right here that we could potentially retrace back into. Check the 4 hour. 4 hours is extremely bullish after coming into this 4 hour bearish order block that we are currently trading in right now. So if I refine this to the 50%, boom and boom, you can see the price is almost right into that area right there. So I kind of have a lot of markups right now, a lot of lines. I don't like having too many lines, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to simplify this, make it nice and clean. So matter of fact, I'm just going to take away this level right here. So now we're trading away from this 50% of this 4 hour bearish order block as of right now. And ideally, I'm going to be looking for potential retracement. That's really it. I already know that more than likely price is going to continue moving bullishly. So I'm not going to try to look for any sells, just based off the fact that if you go to the daily time frame, everything's really bullish right now. We are even extremely bullish for today. But in my opinion, if we're bullish enough, I think there's a high chance that we can continue to push above these highs. If not today, then maybe sometime before the week is over. And that's my overall analysis on that. Because if you pay attention to this, remember this markup I had?
Yeah.
Look at that. Remember when it was all the way down here and I was expecting prices to still move bullishly? It's finally going. And mind you, this is on the weekly time frame. So there's only 2 days left in the week. What's the chances of this weekly candle coming all the way back down and becoming bearish? Is more less likely than likely, because we're already engulfing the previous day's candle after having this false break scenario. So most of the outline is working out how I was expecting, so I'm just going to continue with that overall bullish bias. So simply what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to pull my fib from this Asian session low to this New York session high. I'm simply going to wait for a potential retracement. And if you look at this here, I'm not going to use this low down here from there, but if you look at this, we have this fib long right at the previous day's high, along with 33,600, along with the Asian session high. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmations for this area, and we're in an uptrend already. So 5 confirmations for potential trade in this area. we are keeping in mind that price could come into 33,800, tap into 38.20%, and still reject and keep going higher. And if it does that, it is what it is. I'm not going to try to take that trade personally, but we'll see what happens. And if you also look on that hour time frame, that breaker block is in confluence with these areas also. So we'll see. We are going to see what happens. It's a little bit of a mixed day, in my opinion. Hopefully it's not another trending day like yesterday, because there's not really much to learn off of trending days like this where prices moves up and up and up. Just not really much trading opportunity unless you're just buying at high prices, and that's personally not what I like to do. So let's see if we can get a little discounted price, let price come all the way down. It'll potentially even come into 33,500, but if it does come down and break this low, then I know that there's a high chance that price might not really continue moving bullishly. But only time will tell, so we will see what happens. We will see what happens. We're just simply going to wait for retracement, and I already know that with these two down candles right here at this 38.20%, this order block on more than likely the 30-minute. It's not on 30-minute, but these two down candles are still going to be considered an order block. There is a chance that price could sit here and reject this 33,700 level that we have right here. So see, there's two potential trade ideas that I'm seeing right now for a continuation. So price either going to come down to 33,700 and start to reject, or it's going to come down to 33,600 and start to reject. So it's about 100 point increment in between these two levels. So we'll see which one is more likely to play out. In my opinion, I would rather wait for the deeper discount in price, but just because I want that doesn't mean it's going to happen. So we're just gonna be patient and see what's happening. And now that we understand this, I'm going to go mark up NAS 100, which is looking like it's going to be a similar situation. But nonetheless, that doesn't mean that there might be a few things that are different. So that's why we mark up both, so we can keep our eye on both of them as price is doing what it's doing. Because if one does something first, then I can then anticipate the other pair to potentially follow. It doesn't mean it will, but there is a higher chance that it will follow it. So let's get the Asian session. The previous stays high, previous stays low, just like we do with all our other outlines. You can hear me good, right?
Yes.
All right, but like my mic's like, it's not facing my face, is like here, so I'm just making sure.
I hear it good, man.
All right, but we got the Asian session range. Then I'm going to come down and get the 12 a.m. open, which is right here. So very similar thing to US 30. We're going to use this high as a potential fib, and we're going to use this Asian session low also for that fib level. We're going to pull it, see where we end up. Very similar situation, but in this case we have 13,500, which is a better big figure level in my opinion for potential trade, right at the 70.50%. So that is a nice entry right there. And if you were to get in here, potentially maybe a 50 pip stop loss, which is not that bad, right below the 12 a.m. open, right below these lows right here. So we'll see. We will see what happens. Let's see what we can get. Yesterday I took my L, so it was a small loss, but nonetheless an L is an L. But we'll see. And I saw that you said you lost 1%. I thought you broke even yesterday.
Dude, I don't know why I moved my stop loss back to.
Yeah, you should have just left it, bro.
I know, man. I was just like, oh, you know what? It's give it some room to play, and it's just didn't. No,
that's why I left. It was too consolidating. I left mine. I only left. I wasn't break even because that second trade didn't even hit TP1 yet. That's the only reason I wasn't break even.
Mine did and it went down by about 30 pips.
Yeah, you were up. You're almost at TP2. That's why I thought you just would have left it. That's why we got the rules. Once you break even, it just keeps you from losing that trade, even if you're right or wrong. And I'm just marking up these big figure levels. Yeah, this is way cleaner big figure level wise compared to US 30. That shit is literally every other one. Yeah, NAS 100 is low-key looking a little bit cleaner, in my opinion. We'll see. So NAS 100, I probably won't go off of any order blocks. I'm going strictly off of just the fib level and using that big figure level. So right here, this is potentially what I'm expecting for NAS 100. Potentially keep on playing higher.
come you're measuring from the Asian session low to the high instead of the previous day low to the high?
I mean, you could, but in that case, you'd be anticipating a major retracement. I probably could, and maybe this 38.20% does match up with it, but as you see, it's more than likely not. So if price comes all the way down here and clears the Asian session low at that point, I probably wouldn't even want to be in the trade. I only look for days like that if I'm looking for potential retracement. So say this price action wasn't here, but say price started trending downwards during an early London session, then I'll look for a potential retracement that could maybe take price higher, but price is already pushing higher. So in this case, if price does have that major retracement, then I personally won't want to be in that trade, because it's gonna have to fall a long time before it even thinks about going higher. Here, let me show you an example of a day that I mean. Let me see. Like in, let me see, I need a good example. That looks like it's a Sunday. Like right here. I don't know if this is gonna be a good example, but so from this previous day's high to this low down here, and you pull it over. See how price didn't keep trending, but it came for a retracement. That's when you would have used it. And then you see it came here. It wasn't even a long-term move, but that's ideally what you would want to use. So even though this wasn't a long-term move, if that was a trade during my time and I would have taken it, could have potentially lost or not. I think right here is another example. So say previous day's high, previous day's low. Price didn't start to trend downwards and it started to retrace. So from that point, then you could look for potential reversal setups using this fib, just like this. You see how price came up and then started coming to back lower. Now look at what time, 7:15, 9:45. So yes, it's like certain things you look for at certain times. But in this case scenario, price is still trending from previous day. So even though it could potentially come down to those fib levels, if it does, I personally won't want to take that trade. And maybe it might be different over here on NAS100. Let me see. Could be a little slightly different. Nah, yes, it's very similar.
Makes sense. I see what you're talking about. We're looking for a high confluence area.
Yes, sir. That's all we look for. Yeah, see. He knows what's up too, no cap. Nas, I don't know, Nas always does look cleaner, but it always struggles with the movement. It doesn't move as fast as US 30. But now, what I'm gonna do, Martin, what time do we have news today? We have news. Nah, we had news at 8:30, and it was. If I could see what news did at 8:30, my news started to drop. It's not technically a good sign. Usually, one thing I'm kind of doing, I'm not 100% sure on how much it works, but on days that there's news, so say for example, there was news today at 8:30 and price pushed higher, but then afterwards kept coming lower. Wherever price pushed news on that like open candle of that news event, that sometimes shows you where the overall daily trend is going to be, because say the banks, they're pushing price in our direction, right? So they might get that, come down, take people out to think it's going shorter, but we already know where the main direction could potentially be based off of where that news pushed price. It's not always going to be right, but that's just something I'm starting to look at, get data on that, see how well it plays out. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Martin, if you have anything to talk about, feel free. They can hear you. Shit, I don't know. You could fucking pray. I just know that I'm about to go to the bathroom and pray. Pray I make it back.
Actually, I'm gonna go wash my face. I just kind of woke up and.
Are you good? Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes. Martin will probably be back before me. I'll keep you guys watching the chart. Let me know if you see anything. Nah. Looks like price is starting to reject its 38.20% level. Well, hold on again.
Andre. Looks like price is still
Yeah,
holding
this
low.
rejection is 38.20% level along with 33,800 right now. Well, Nash is rejecting 38.20. Not even. Neither of them are. But they're rejecting that burger block I was talking about. Well, Nash is. US30 is still trending like a motherfucker. Yeah, if US30 just takes off from here, I'm perfectly fine with not hopping in on this shit. Price is so damn high.
Discount.
We're damn near 320 points away from the opening price. And if you look at this on a daily candle, can you justify buying this high? That's how I look at it. Look at it on the daily. Could you justify buying this high?
Oh, fuck no, bro.
Yes.
I gotta wait for a black candle to pop up. At least, not a black candle, but at least a moment in time where there's a discount.
Short time, short term, dark black candles, down candles. We will see. We will see. Yeah, it looks like they're rejecting. NAS is looking like a cleaner setup, but me personally, I don't want to take the trade off of this. Could this keep trending? If it does, it is what it is. I don't want to hear nothing. Talk real quick. You talking?
No, no.
Okay, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to figure out why I don't hear my music. I don't know. Don't know what happened while I was gone. Let's try to do. Oh, I think that's why. Hold on. Why is it set on this? There we go. I think I found the problem. There we go. There we go. 100 IQ. Problem fixed. Problem solved. Yeah, right now, not much is happening. It's just a patient game. We'll see if we can get a good price action move. If the first setup ends up happening, then it is what it is. rejection, just what I like to see. Yeah, that looks like a potential sell could be valid. There's a lot of downside room. But if we're low-key rejecting already, so I'll think about it when the time comes. If it keeps pushing, I'll look for rejection of maybe this order block and that fib short. But right now it looks like it still wants to fall. And this is just rejecting that 4-hour order block once again. Is there a 4-hour order block on NAS also? Of course there is. I don't know why I didn't think they was. So it's a very similar setup to US30, almost identical. Yep, and look at that, retracing to the order block, coming down lower. Let's see how far it wants to come down.
Is it drinking like a month and a half old orange juice?
You said what?
I'm drinking like a month and a half expired orange juice.
Are you using your headset for your mic?
Yeah.
You put the mic down, I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound good now.
Okay, I'm drinking a expired orange juice by about a month and a half. I'm just gonna see how that settles with my stomach today because shit.
You ain't know?
I seen it after I poured it and I was like, well, I'm not gonna just dump it down the drain. Like, I really want to drink this orange juice.
Shit, if it's expired, shit, you got that. I don't know. Yeah, you just watch how your stomach feel, boy.
Shit, I'm gonna see later today. I threw it away after the bottle, but I still had this cup here, so I was just like, fuck it.
I feel you. Was it a lot that you drank?
Nah, it was just like this much. It ain't that much.
You might be cool. How long was it expired for though?
About a month and a half.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, I don't know, fam. Yeah, feels like a week, maybe a few days. All right, you cool. Month and a half. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a little drop to that for our little buy zones.
Oh, pushing again. Let me see. Let me look for them potential shorts. Potentially. Rejecting 38.28%. Come back in to this bearish order block. Potential 50 pip stop loss. Could be a potential trade. I don't know how I feel about taking it though. Could go two ways. Could go two ways. Yeah, it could be a potential trade setup. I can see it. We will see. See what's 30 looking like if it does. Damn, 70 points. I don't know. I feel like NASA's looking cleaner in my opinion. We got 33,900 right in here also. I don't know how I feel about potentially taking that cell. NASA's rejecting crazy. Low key, I think I might try to take the cell, especially if NAS continues to drop. You know what? Rocking a hard place, but if I'm about to take a trade, now would be the time. Kind of wanted to tap that 900 level though. Oh, I might have missed it. Well, you know what? I'm hopping for that cell. Let's see what happens. Stop loss above here. About 95 points. So if I take this loss, it's about 1% loss. A little bit higher risk than what I personally would like to risk. But if we can get this trade down to at least a 62% on this. So 1 to 2. Almost 1 to 3 trade if it comes down to this breaker block. So we'll see what happens. Now even Makai, he said, "Nah, I don't feel you at all, Martin."
Goddamn. Yeah, we'll see what happens later, bro. Oh dang, it's starting to push.
Hey, this is this US 30? Yeah, it is. NASA's rejecting. We'll see. We will see what happens. Prices pushes all the way past these highs, and I probably would just leave it. Won't even look to get every entry. Just leave the LSL. Yeah, I should have waited for the 900 level. It's cool. It is alright. And what's the smallest lot size you go to use it on 30? It depends. Since I have a bigger account, Makai, so say like right now I'm using like a 0.10. So say I'm risking $1,000, a 0.10 on 100 points will be 1,000. But if I'm risking less, then I put maybe a 0.5. But it's different with FTMO. Like the lot sizes are a little bit different. That's the only thing I would say. But for me personally, I use a little bit wider because I risk a little bit more. But for you, for trades like this, I'm not sure how much you're risking, but on reversal setups like this, always risk less. Like me personally, I don't want to be risking this full 1%, but with the way this is looking, I couldn't risk a certain amount. Damn, this is pushing. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be another trending day. God damn it. There's like no pullbacks, man. What is this shit? Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a dub. Dub L.
It didn't even
Yeah, it had no retracement, but it is what it is. Ain't shit we could do about it.
Trending ass day.
Yeah, NASA's starting to pick up momentum again too. Yeah, if it stops me out, it stops me out. That's what it's starting to look like.
That's the beginning of a bullish engulfing candle, but we'll see.
Yeah, I should have risked a little bit less, but it is what it is. I knew how much I was risking when I put the trade on. Yeah, NASA's looking like it has a lot of room. US 30 looks like it's probably going to clear those highs and probably go for 34,000. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Yeah, US 30 hasn't been the funnest pair to trade this week.
Yeah, I'm close to getting stopped out. It is what it is. Good learning day, trending day. Those are the days I get clapped hard. I just need to sit on my hands on these days.
Yeah, but you never know what type of day is gonna be in hindsight, though. That's the only thing. But for all we know, it could have easily just reversed. Looking at it, hindsight is different, but there's only so much we could do in hindsight. Yeah, we getting up there now. If this candle could stay below 33,900, I'll hold it. But with the way it's looking, we're not getting no wicks, no nothing.
34 is right there.
Yeah.
It's like gravitate.
Yeah, I might just close it short, honestly. I wanna hold it, trade, and have faith in it, but the way it's looking, it's not looking like it's worth the risk. We can start rejecting over here on NAS. Maybe US30 will try to follow, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
That's the breaker, order block. It may just keep rejecting this area up here.
It could, but it's so close to those highs, it wouldn't make sense for it to not clear unless it's just gonna make a double top. But like I said, we have 6 minutes. If we can stay below 33,900, if we start to reject, then I'll hold. But if we close above, then I don't think the probabilities are gonna be on our side.
Makes sense. I got tapped right at the 50% of that order block. My position closed.
Yeah, I'm still holding. I didn't put a stop loss. I have where I'm gonna get out, and I have like how much I'm gonna do it, but I don't have an actual. Yeah, it's pushing. I don't know. Might just get out. Let's see if it rejects after clearing this high, but I'm not trying to hold it. Yeah, it's pushing. Yeah, that's a tough one. Trying to see if it rejects it, but it doesn't look like it's trying to. I want to see if it rejects this level. Damn, damn, this is like a rock and a hard place. I see this is probably gonna start to reject now, and if that starts to reject, we might start to get rejection over here. But I don't know how safe I feel holding this. Like, the only thing is it's not a major large lot size, so I can hold a little bit past what it was. But after 34,000, if it keeps passing past that, then I'm fully out. I'll just be done for the day. Only reason I'm holding is because I don't plan on taking another trade after this. So I'm trying to see how it plays out first. Especially with NAS 100 like this. If it keeps rejecting, and if we tap into 34,000 and reject, I think we should be good. We'll see. I know how much I'm risking. Yeah, these trending days are the worst days. Worst days to trade. Yeah, NAS rejects. Come on, US30, you need to reject too if NAS continues to reject. Every time I trade US30, I wish I traded NAS, and every time I trade NAS, I wish I traded US30. It's always a back and forth tug effect. Alright, we're back below the stop loss. Now let's see how price wants to close off in these 3 minutes. Lately too, these trades haven't been really happening around the time I'm trying to trade. So it's happening like later in the day, which is very annoying. Oh, it's pushing. Yeah, I might just close it out. Nah, it's just pushing. Probably gonna clear those highs like US 30. We get back below the stop loss, I'm just gonna cut it short. If not, I'll hold for this rejection at 34,000. But if not, it is what it is. Damn, these days fucking suck. Ain't no trade opportunities. We're rejecting, but it's not the rejection I want to see. I want to see it start to come below it. It's barely rejecting. It's like a small rejection. We're back below the stop loss. I don't know how I feel about holding it though. The more I hold, the more we push. This is even holding the 700 level. Rocking a heart, please. We're slowly rejecting. I want it to see come below 33,900 though. Like this rejection right here can easily keep pushing. Where's the volume? It's non-existent. Yeah. This ain't it, fam. Like, it looks like it wants to reject. But NAS is starting to push also. Yeah. I might just take the L and just call it a day. I don't even feel like looking at this chart, especially these trending days. These trending days are the worst days, and you can never tell if they're going to be trending days. I think the trending days are ideally the days that have no low of the days. That's always what it seems to be at this point. Yeah, look at where we closed. Not ideal. Same with you and NAS. Once we get this pullback with the open of this candle, I'm just gonna hop out. I'm a little bit lower, and I'm just gonna hop out at the original stop loss. Come on. Yeah, NAS is pushing. Just get that pullback so I can get out of my trade, motherfucker. Fuck you, US 30. Hold on, are you talking?
Mike
Damn, why don't I fucking hear nothing now? Bro, why does it keep doing this?
Mike was up. Oh boy. US 30 pushing a little. Needs to drop.
Alright, I hear you now.
A little bit.
I don't think it's gonna drop. The price action is too trending, and that's just pushing even more.
Well, at least at 33,950 so you can get out.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it drop a little bit, but if it comes a little bit higher, that's cool. I'm just trying to keep the original stop loss, but if it doesn't, then that's my fault for not taking it out at that spot. Can't have no one to blame but myself. And come on, a few more points, and I can just hop out. Literally like 2 points. There, I got out. Minus less than 1%. There we go. All right, it is what it is. Yeah, ain't nothing we could do. Trending day is about to break this 4-hour order block also, so not much I could do. I figured it was gonna go long, but we didn't even have this 38.20% rejection. We just came down to 33,800 and started pushing. So These trading days are not
What
ideal.
happened to our bias, our buy bias? Like I feel like we flipped right at the last second.
Yeah, but the only reason I flipped is because I wasn't gonna buy here. So if it kept pushing, then there was not gonna be buy opportunity anyway,
It makes
like there
sense.
was. Oh, now you wanna come down, you motherfucker. Nah, it's just not coming down though. Only way it's gonna fall right now is if this just ends up being a false break scenario. But I'm down 1% for the day. Yeah, it's not been the best week. I'm down since Monday. I'm down 2.1%. Very tough. Very tough. Yeah, the price action just hasn't been here at all. Not ideal whatsoever. Let me just journal this trade and call it a day. I was looking for a, what was it gonna be? Bearish. It's gonna be a bullish on the continuation, but I was selling, so I guess bearish reversal to an extent. Fib short, order block above 12 a.m. Was it a big figure level? It was, I think, right? Yeah, 900 level. It was a red day. Number of positions, one position, minus 1%. But even with today and yesterday's losses, I'm still, from Monday's win, I'm still technically break even for the week if I think about it. What I'm gonna start probably doing is, what I'm noticing is when we don't have a low of the day during London session, price tends to not do what I like it to do. So I think on days where that doesn't happen, I might start to not take trades on these days. Oh, I think this is the situation I was looking for here on NAS. Price was pushing up, and then, nah, this was early in the morning though. Yeah, it's a little different. It is what it is. Right now, prices, I still think it's gonna fall, but it's just a matter of when. After we cleared this high, see what this lower time frame is looking like, engulfing. Fix this. Still think there's a possibility price is gonna go short. Reject this, reject the 34,000. NAS is rejecting. If I hop in, I kind of want to hop in on NAS low key. But NASA is at 13,800 level, could potentially go to. I don't know. Probably won't take any time. Oh. Yeah, it's pushing. Yeah, this weekly, the bullish bias is there, but no bullish buy signals I was getting. So it is what it is. Mm. I think the one who blew his account, I think he was just risking the whole thing anyway. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna happen right now. Price is showing that it wants to go short, so what I might look to do is if price starts to break below this low, I'll look for a potential, maybe a retracement back into it to go short, back to these levels. That's if it doesn't go long from here, which could potentially happen. But if that does happen, this could just be that short-term move, then come down to potentially keep going higher, potentially. But if that does happen, then NAS should fall too. And then if I try to short NAS now, I could potentially have a way better entry. If I were to go short on NAS, 50 points risk. How likely would price be to tap 13,800? Because price right now is falling on US30, and it looks like it might try to engulf potentially. If that does happen, then I think selling short on NAS could be a good idea. But I'm not trying to get chopped up. I don't know. We'll see. I will see. Let's see how I feel in about 2 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I trust it. Worst comes to worst, I lose 1.5% and I'm done for the day. Still gonna be under my daily max loss. Gonna sell it. 50 points. The only thing that I am afraid of is this price is gonna make another run to 13,800. And if it does, it is what it is. My fault. Let's change this fib setup because we'll see what happens now. Last setup of the day. Not looking to take anything crazy. Same setup ideally, just on NAS. So 726 is where I got in. 726, 776. Tighter risk. We'll see. Last trade of the day. If this doesn't play out, well, simply then. Because I can't justify buying at any of these levels. I really can't. We just got to see if price can stay below 33,900. If it can start below, potentially engulf after having this false break, I think there's going to be a good chance that price could go my direction. But if not, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it's going to reject a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Paying attention to the long-term move. Come on, NAS 100. Don't fail me today. US30's failed me. Last 2 days. NAS, you never fail me. But yeah, if price doesn't really start to move by like 10, I'll probably just go take a shower and let the market do what it gotta do. Yeah, this 30 minutes still rejecting. If this 30 minute can close below this 33,900, we should be good. Hour rejection. Previous hour was a bearish candle also. Like, I know price needs to have a retracement. That's my main thing right now. I know price has to have a retracement. doesn't. I don't know when though. That's the main problem. I don't know when. USD looks like it's still gonna want to fall. But we're on NAS, so let's see how this plays out, fam. Sit back, relax. Swear, these pairs don't want to move every time I hop in. Swear to God. There we go. Yeah, if this 15-minute becomes an engulfing, that's a great sign. I'm up about 2.7 pips. Alright, we're starting to reject now.
What's the likelihood of it coming down that order block that it created, the market open, 5-minute order block at like around 600 to about 650. Last down candle before this up, and it did a fib. There's still a move, looks like there.
You said what?
I'm looking at this order block, 5-minute order block that it created on the 5-minute chart, the last down candle before the up move.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a fib from the impulse, this most recent impulse on NAS. And I'm just seeing like, where could price go if it wanted? I don't know, because if it comes back down here, likelihood of that happening is bearish. But I'm just seeing if it catches some support down, where could it catch support to go back up?
Could come back. Reach
Right there
36
in that
burger
zone.
block, could come down to 13,600. Anything in between, it could just fill this gap, potentially keep going higher. I don't know, I'm looking at US30. The US30 doesn't look like it wants to hold 33,900. It is holding the last candle, but if we continue going lower, basically using it as like a cheat code for NAS. It doesn't mean it's gonna do it, but if one does it, more than likely the other one has a higher chance. So we'll see. That's why I'm going back and forth between the two, watching how they're both playing out. But there's just like nothing right now. No volume, no nothing. This the shit that be annoying. It's not even moving. Yeah, now it wants to start pushing. Yeah, I don't know. Just let it do what it does.
I don't know why. These feelings are going away, but I'm now classifying them and breathing through it. And I haven't smoked, bro, since Friday night. So I feel kind of like, I don't know, a little clarity in my head, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I've been smoking for years, bro. Like, shit.
Yeah, they're like doing.
I might jump in at the 800 level. Nope. The time of day's gone. I'm done, bro. Like, I don't want to trade.
Nah, you might as well. You're done, bro. There's no point.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah. Come on. This is rejecting, so that's what's giving me an idea. It's probably going to keep pushing. Oh, it is what it is. I'm about to just cut it off short, honestly. It's not even giving me signs of rejection anymore. And this is just looking like it's going to go higher. Just no momentum for me right now. The lack of momentum is astonishing. That's why I like to trade at certain times of the day. But even then, trading at these times, price isn't even moving. And in the same spot for the past 20 minutes. Yeah, we got this fib long here too. It's just crazy. I hate these trending days. That's the one thing I hate. I'm trying to be able to learn when to see they're happening beforehand, and this is one of the only confirmations I can get when there's no low of the day and prices trends in that direction. That's the only thing I can see beforehand to anticipate a trending day. Besides that, I never know if it's going to be a trending day or not.
Hey, yo, Andre.
Yep.
So I was looking at some old pictures recently of like analysis that I used to do with breakouts, like just drawing flags and stuff. Oh, there it goes. Come on, keep going. But what's it called? I as soon as I seen it, I was like, look away. I don't even see charts like this anymore. 'Cause it's just gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, bro. It's different mindset.
There you go,
Nah,
Andre.
Nah, we're not even near TP1. I'm not gonna get excited. As long as we break this fib long, should be good. Keep in mind, I'm at break even right now. There ain't nothing to be excited about. This could easily just flip. Till I'm break even on the trade, man, I could still technically lose it. That might be why. FOMC is tomorrow. You motherfucker.
What does that mean?
News. Yeah, FOMC. It's today. That's makes sense. Makes sense. FOMC is later on. Ain't that some shit? I wish I would have knew that prior. $30-minute engulfing on US30. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just end up holding it. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. But if this does end up dropping, I have a pretty good entry. Trying to catch this false break of this high. Yeah. If US30 keeps on pushing lower, then more than likely this trade. They both had this false break. This US30 actually started falling already when NAS didn't. So it's only a matter of time. I get stopped out. Then it was never meant to be. Never meant to be. It was meant to be a loss. Yeah, I'm giving like 5 more minutes and I'm gonna hop off.
Done. I know it's probably gonna go down now, but because it's just the way it's looking. But
Never know. Never know. Shit, yesterday you thought it was gonna go down, then you moved your stop loss. So you never know at the end of the day. That's why you gotta have the rules. The rules are what are gonna keep you in and out.
feel like a general, bro. Like in making, like someone, not a general, like a someone who's studying to become a general, and just gotta go through the experiences of battle.
Yeah, bro, that's all it comes down to. Just more experience and understanding what it takes and what you need.
I'm just proud that I've been learning to calm down on my amount of trades. Like one and done has been kind of the mantra lately for me.
Yeah, I have my days where I take too many sometimes, but that's why I just gotta learn. I just stop caring once I'm in a trade. I just don't even care no more. It's once I lose. I have a bad habit of getting into trades after I lose. That's my main thing. Because I hate losing. Just overall, I'm a very competitive person. Like, I'd rather lose 1,000 times just to get one W than win one time and lose 1,000 times. It's like weird. But it comes down to just knowing yourself.
All right. It looks like it's gonna be. It couldn't break past that.
Let's just recheck then. But I'm looking at US 30. US 30 is having a 30-minute engulfing and it's breaking. So as long as this end up following it at some point, then we should be good. But if it stops me out and then falls, then it was never meant to be.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna start. I gotta get the boy ready for the school bus.
Alright, bro, you be safe. I'll talk to you
man,
tomorrow.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off here now too. I was gonna wait for it to hit TP1 to get off, but it's just probably gonna take forever.
I'll be posting the Telegram group, man. I'll see you around.
Alright, bro, you be safe. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
All right, later, Andre. Later, viewers. Keep the discipline, keep the motivation, no matter what. L or W. Be back tomorrow to fight again. Later, guys.
Yes, sir. But nah, guys, yeah, I'm gonna head off here too. If you're not in the Telegram, make sure you join that because as of recently, these trades have been going longer than my trade time, so there's not really much I could do. I don't like to sit here past a certain time because I'm not here. I don't trade. I don't live to trade. I trade to live. So we out. I'm gonna end it off here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and make sure you join the Telegram if you want to be in a community of 333 other traders. We're active every single morning, sending trade ideas and just overall analysis on what we personally think is going to happen in the market. Doesn't mean we're always right, doesn't mean we're always wrong, but nonetheless, we're here to learn and get improved every single day. So if you're watching this, I appreciate you for being here. Appreciate you for watching me and taking your time out of your day to try to get some information. So I appreciate that. Hopefully